My wife Tamsin has always been obsessed with the idea that left-handed people are superior, more creative, more intuitive, and more intelligent. She's a lefty herself, and when she was pregnant with our daughter Gemma, she spent every night rubbing her belly and whispering to her little lefty. I thought it was a harmless, quirky preference until Gemma actually arrived. By the time Gemma was 2, it was undeniable. She was right-handed. She reached for her bottle, her blocks, and my hand with her right side every single time. Tamsin refused to see it. She would constantly move Gemma's spoon to her left hand or place toys exclusively on her left side, watching with a clinical, desperate intensity. When I finally pointed out that Gemma was clearly a righty, Tamsin's entire demeanor changed. She claimed handedness wasn't fixed until age 6 and that the research supported her. I checked, it didn't. The situation spiraled into a secret, dark obsession. 2 months ago, I returned home early to a sight that made my blood run cold. Our 4-year-old daughter was sitting at the kitchen table, sobbing quietly while trying to eat yogurt. Tamsin had used a heavy dish towel to lash Gemma's right arm behind her back, tied firmly to the rungs of the chair. Yogurt was smeared across her face and hair because she lacked the motor skills to use her left hand. I untied her immediately, my hands shaking with rage, but Tamsin remained eerily calm. She called it constraint-induced therapy, claiming she was just helping Gemma reach her full potential and that she'd thank us later. I demanded she stop, and she looked me in the eye and promised she would. I wanted so badly to believe her that I ignored the red flags for another month. Everything shattered last week when I found the journal hidden in her nightstand. It was titled Gemma's Left-Hand Progress, containing 5 months of chillingly detailed entries. Tamsin had been scoring our daughter's daily activities on a scale of 1 to 5. Days where Gemma naturally used her right hand were circled in aggressive red ink and labeled as regression or needs more reinforcement. Most disturbing were the notes about me. Declan noticed the towel. Need to be more careful, and Declan is an obstacle to her development. I must work around him. She had even contacted occupational therapists, and when they warned her that forcing a handedness change could cause permanent neurological damage, speech delays, and severe anxiety, she simply wrote biased underneath their letters. When I confronted her, the mask finally slipped. She screamed that I was weaponizing medicine against her and that God had personally told her Gemma was meant to be a lefty. The gaslighting didn't stop there. Tamsin's mother called to tell me I was overreacting, revealing that she had known about the physical restraints all along. The final straw came when Gemma looked up at me with a crayon in her left hand, her face full of fear, and asked, "Mommy says lefties are special. Am I special, Daddy?" My heart didn't just break, it hardened. I realized I wasn't just dealing with a quirky opinion anymore. I was dealing with a systematic effort to break my daughter's spirit. I am currently sitting in my car outside the pediatrician's office. Gemma is in the back seat, singing to herself and happily drawing on a receipt with her right hand. She is perfect exactly as she is. Tamsin sent me a final, desperate text. If I tell the doctor anything, she will claim I am the abuser. Betting on the idea that mothers are always believed. I have the records of her rejected medical inquiry